Hey there! I didn't see you come in. It must be Second Saturdays with Scott from Leaky. In accordance with what Shannon stated yesterday, it must be the 2 weeks in which we all do last-minute videos. I apologize on our behalf if this has reduced the quality of the channel at all. If you can't tell, I'm also recording last minute, as it is currently Saturday, midday, and I'm still in my PJs with plans in just a few hours. So, let's see how this goes. LeakyCon! 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 LeakyCon. I'm just going to tell you how I did LeakyCon this past year, and we're just going to go with that. Because, you know, I don't really have a lot of time to mojo. Number 1, I planned. It was my very first convention, and I had no clue what I was getting into, and I was very nervous. So what did I do? I planned everything down to the last minute, where I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to spend my money. I figured I wouldn't follow this plan perfectly, as, again, I had no idea what LeakyCon was like, so. But because I had my plan, I knew exactly what was going on and where. Essentially, while at LeakyCon, I would decide what I wanted to do at any given moment depending on an assortment of options. And because of my ridiculous amount of planning, I knew exactly what those options were. This helped me keep momentum at the con, and it kept me from wasting a lot of time on the little things in the moment. It allowed me to be flexible and spontaneous. And once the schedule for Portland comes out, I plan to plan the planniest plans of all the plans. Once more. Number 2, I did what I wanted. Since I knew my options, I would go to a panel or a meetup, or I would know that nothing interesting is happening right now. So I could just call up a friend and explore the vendor room with her, or I'd go hunt down people I knew. Or if I was hungry, I would go hunt down food. Or if I started a wonderful conversation with somebody that I had just met, I would know whether or not I needed to leave to go to a panel or something. Or I could weigh my options. I could be like, oh, I really like this conversation, so I'm just going to stay here and talk to her because I wasn't really interested about going to that thing anyways because, you know, I was just sort of filling time or something, and this is filling my time a lot more. Essentially, don't hold yourself to a schedule. Feel free to just do what sounds good at the moment. Be fluid. Number 3. Be ridiculous. This is by far the most important advice I have for you, and I'll tell you why. The reason I had the best time in Chicago and made so many new friends is because I left my doors open. I put myself out there. I was present in the moment, and I seized my opportunities. If there was someone next to me in a line, I would just start talking to them. This is how I made most of my friends, actually. I'm not joking. I seriously met the most amazing people, and I still talk to them simply because I was standing next to them in a line. Or I was in the same elevator as them. Or they asked me if I could tie their tie. A random person gave me Skittles while I was sitting in a line once, and I walked up and down the line offering Skittles to everyone. And it genuinely made them smile. Essentially, if you do this, then you will not only have a better experience for yourself, but you will generally make LeakyCon a better place by lifting up those around you. Because there are so many people who go to these who are too shy to initiate a conversation, and they miss out. But you could be that for them. You could be that doorway. You can be the friend that opens up the opportunity to experience LeakyCon for what it truly is. A place where everybody is wanting love and friendship. A place where everybody is wanting to recreate the feeling we get when we read these books about adventure and friendship and good times and memories. A place where people can connect where they otherwise wouldn't be able to. A place that accepts and loves and cherishes everyone who is willing to do the same. I'll see you in 2 weeks.